All right, guys. So yesterday was UFC Fight Night, Gamrot versus Salkilld, and overall very entertaining card. The meta Apex looks sick. Mark is still a lizard. I don't trust that guy. But I just want to talk about the Tai Miller versus Billy Ray Goff fight. Firstly, Tai Miller looked insane. He is undefeated. He is a lengthy striker with some pop in his punches. He is able to mix it up really well, and his timing was on point this fight. He looked really good at anticipating Goff coming in and was able to keep him at bay with his jab. The second round was complete domination, easily a 10-8 round. Miller landed 107 strikes and Goff landed just 8, which is just insane. But although Miller had a great performance, the only thing I could think about was what Goff cornerman said to him leading into the third round. I have the stream pulled up here. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get copy striked by Dana. But he basically said, "Listen, just stay away from him this whole round. Just don't engage him at all. Okay, you just have to circle. Stay away from him. I don't know what's going on, but we're not fighting. You just have to circle the cage, okay?" What kind of corner advice is that? That has to be one of the most insane corner moments I've seen, at least in recent memory. Goff just got destroyed the last round, almost got finished like 3 times, and this is the best advice you could give him. I wouldn't even consider this advice. This does not sound like a cornerman who cares about the fighter. This sounds like a cornerman who has a bet going on that I guess the fight's going to go to the third round and just wants to make some money. And the fact that the doctor is right here, like, can she not stop the fight? You know, UFC doctors, at least this year, have been acting really weird, and I feel like they don't have the authority that they used to. I think about when Goddard ignored the doctor for the Ilya and Gaethje fight, when Ilya looked like this, like absolutely insane. And this cornerman really does need to be investigated for betting because there's no other explanation why he wanted his fighter to continue the fight just to burn the 5 minutes, especially when that's not even realistic at all. He couldn't keep Miller off of him at all. So the idea that he could dance around, circle around for 5 minutes is just not realistic. It's not real advice. So it sounds to me like he just wanted the third round to start, probably for to cash out on his bet. Throwing in the towel needs to happen more in MMA. We rarely see it. The last time I saw it was the Ilya fight, and you know, if the fighter is clearly losing and is just becoming target practice for the opponent, like what's the point? Like, I understand some fans want to see this, but I'm pretty sure they're in a minority. You know, MMA fans are kind of trash, but I feel like most MMA fans would want this fight to stop, at least for, you know, the fighter's health, for the fighter's family. Just start throwing in the towel. Every corner should have a person that has the executive decision to throw in the towel. And this specific cornerman should have a relationship with the fighter where they know when the fighter would want the fight to stop. You know, because a lot of fighters, you know, they have pride, they have ego, that they're not gonna say they want to quit, but they might, you know, give them a certain look where it's like, yeah, I'm done, bro. And also, the cornerman should know when to end the fight for, because it's best for the fighter. You know, just forgetting what the fighter wants, just thinking about the long-term goals of the fighter and their health and their family and whatnot. It's important that this cornerman could see past the fight itself. You know, for Ilya, that was his big brother, and I don't really have to explain why. He could see this. He could see past the fact that it was a title fight, past that it was a White House card. You know, it's his big brother, so obviously he has the role to call the fight. But yeah, just a crazy moment. I had to pull it up again because I thought I misheard it. I was like, no way he just told this fighter to just burn the last 5 minutes. And he said, I don't know what's going on. And the other guy was like backing him up, saying, "Yeah, just like keep him towards the center." What does that mean? What do you mean keep the guy towards the center? Like how? Like tell him to stay over there? Yeah, clearly they don't care about this dude. And unfortunately, he's probably gonna get cut. He's only fighting once a year, and he's on a 3-fight skid, and he wasn't high on the card at all. And it's a fight night, so like, what's next for him, especially after that kind of performance? And it's a shame because Miller looked great. But this guy was sort of like a punching bag for him. So there's still some questions about Miller, and his crappy cornerman, Goff's crappy cornerman, sort of outshined, at least in my mind, Miller's performance. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, peace.